With our prerequisite information gathered, we'll now prepare our environment to run Terraform by installing the required version using tfenv. We'll perform these steps in AWS CloudShell for convenience and to avoid potential conflicts with local terminal configurations. While you can perform these actions from your own terminal, using CloudShell ensures a consistent environment with necessary permissions readily available. Let's launch AWS CloudShell by clicking the CloudShell icon in the AWS console. CloudShell provides a browser-based shell with the AWS CLI pre-installed and authenticated with your console credentials. It may take a moment to initialize. We'll be using tfenv, a Terraform version manager. This tool allows us to easily install and switch between different versions of Terraform, making sure we use the specific version required by our CyberArk PAMonCloud Controller module. Once CloudShell is ready, we'll proceed with the setup. First, let's confirm the Terraform version needed. We'll navigate to the CyberArk PAMonCloud Controller module page on the Terraform registry. The URL is posted on the screen for your reference. This link is also available in the solution documentation. On the module page, under the Requirements section, we can see that this module requires Terraform version 1.98. Back in CloudShell, if we try to check the Terraform version, you'll likely see it's not installed by default or it might be a different version. Now, let's install tfenv. First, we'll switch to the root user for this setup with sudo su, then change to the home directory. Next, we clone the tfenv repository from GitHub using the command shown. After cloning, we need to add tfenv to our system's path. Execute the code shown. We can verify this by echoing the path variable. With tfenv installed and in our path, we can now install the required Terraform version. Type tfenv install 1.98. tfenv will download and install Terraform version 1.98. Once installed, we need to tell tfenv to use this version. Run tfenv and use 1.98. This sets this specific version as the active Terraform version for our current session. Finally, let's verify the active Terraform version by running Terraform v again. You should now see Terraform v 1.98. You might also see a message stating your Terraform version is out of date. This is normal and refers to the globally latest Terraform. But for our module, this is the correct one to use. Terraform is now correctly set up in CloudShell, and we're ready for the next steps